Alright everybody, welcome back to another Xvault gaming video. Xvault here, and today we're going to do something, shift in a little bit of a different direction for this video in regards to a future announcement as well. I am not partnering or doing anything at this time with Marvel Rivals, but this is clearly geared towards Marvel Rivals itself, so I just kind of want to do a quick introduction, let you know Salty Batch Files is still going to be a thing, what we do on this channel is still going to be a thing, but there's definitely going to be a little bit of an emphasis on Marvel Rivals and such, because I'm just such a huge fan of Marvel, as you can see here, and then some, right? And I've been looking for that team shooter type of deal that is going to take over that spot from, you know, in regards to Team Fortress 2, Overwatch 2, and all that stuff, right? And just have that quality behind it. So we're going to get to that. We're going to treat this as an introduction to you. If you are brand new to Marvel Rivals, if you haven't heard about it, you want to know more, stay tuned. We're going to go into this as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to it. Alright, so like I was saying, what we're going to do is get right into this game, Marvel Rivals. Now, first and foremost, we're going to treat this as if you are brand new to Marvel Rivals in general. If you heard about the game, if you haven't, this video is 100% for you. If you have heard about it, you maybe took part of the beta at the early, summertime of this year in 2024, then, you might know a little bit more about it. But again, if you don't, definitely stick around. We're going to be going more in depth. I'm going to do streams, obviously, for this game, because that's what I did extensively with Overwatch 2. Got very, very good at Overwatch 1 and 2, and I wanted to do the same for this game. I did take place in the beta as well this summer. I did play that extensively, every character. But unfortunately, I was only a quick 3 months, and I was not lucky enough to get some sort of a key, even with Steam, to play. Furthermore, with the new releases like Captain America, Bucky, Moon Knight, obviously, Psylocke, all that stuff. So, but that said, I have this extensively down, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt, this game is phenomenal. Yes, the difference here that you're going to see that's different from Team Fortress 2 to, Overwatch 1 and 2, Paladins, you name it, any other team shooter out there. The only difference here is this is going to be in third person as opposed to those games. So do keep that in mind. If you haven't seen, we'll obviously be showing trailers. We're going to be showing my actual gameplay from the beta from this summer. You'll see some of that in there if you want to take a more extensive look into those games and my time with that. Feel free to do so. That is on a playlist, so keep that in mind. So are you brand new to this game? If yes, again, emphasizing this is a team shooter. What's nice is this is a 6v6 type of game at this point in time, of course, and Overwatch 2 shifted to 5v5, so a lot of people were missing that 6v6. Usually you had a team comp or you had some friends that you wanted to have as many playing with you as possible. I think 6 characters versus 6 characters is amazing to do. I think that gives you more dynamic playability, and you get to have 1 to 2 tanks comp-wise. You can do that with supports and DPS, however you want to transfix those, right? Now, let's start at the basis here. Not only is it a team shooter there, this again is a third-person game as well in regards to that, but the roster itself is very expansive, so that is great. So you're going to have your roles. Are you used to tank? That is your tank. You're going to take most of the damage. You're going to have a larger health pool. You're going to be able to be that leader, so to speak, as far as getting that standpoint for the payload, whether it's the capture point, whatever the case is. You are that pillar for your team. So if that sounds like something that's up your alley, you're of course going to want to go to that tank role. If you're more into the damage, you want to do flanking, you want to just do that brute force damage, doesn't matter if you're a little squishy or not, you like to just produce those kill streaks, you like to do all that stuff there, you're going to be leaning towards the DPS role, and there's an extensive role for that. They are essentially called, right, the duelists. So I think that fits very well. And in tanks, they aren't called the tanks, they're called vanguards. And then we're going to go over to the healers, right? Well, the healer is going to be that support role, the strategist, stuff like that. And that's where you're going to be healing and supporting your team in various ways. You're either going to be straight up healing them, you're going to be supporting them with buffs. There's just a multitude of different abilities in regards to the support role, which I think is really cool. Playing with every single role here, what I like is every character really utilizes so many of their abilities that they can support in different ways, whether you're a tank or vanguard, right? Whether you're a duelist, DPS, you just have so many abilities in this game, and that's what I like, is you get to sit there and take from those there. What's great here as well, are you a Marvel fan? That's going to be a big bonus here if you are. If you're not, you're still going to enjoy the crud out of this. If you like those heroes that you just got to know, like in Paladins, like in Overwatch, Team Fortress, right? These guys weren't part of a medium until these games were created. Well, here you have an extensive lore and background for these characters. So even if you're brand new to Marvel, you're going to probably be juxtaposed to go ahead and pick a liking to a character, whether it's just because of their abilities, their playstyle, that might entice you to look into that background as well. What's great here is they do provide quite a bit of lore within the game for each character. I think that's great. Something that sets this game apart from the other team shooters is you also have team up abilities. For example, Jeff the Shark can team up with Luna Snow, so you got two supports there. By teaming up with Luna Snow, she has some ice abilities, which then in turn makes sure that, of course, Jeff the Shark has some ice abilities with his attacks and so on and so forth. In addition to that, you can even team up with Namor. Namor can also have an ice octopus attack, right? You're going to have different abilities. For Rocket Raccoon, you're going to have team up abilities with the Punisher or Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier, right? AKA Winter Soldier. You're going to have that unlimited ammo use for a little bit during those ultimates and other team up abilities. So that is fantastic. I think this game really sets itself apart from all of that. The lore is extensive. The roadmap is crystal clear as far as what's to expect. We're going to have amazing skins. We're going to have amazing content, maps, stuff like that. They've already had this roster so expansive and the game hasn't even officially come out. But that being said, we're doing this video right now because literally a week from now, this game is going to be out. So that's very exciting. And don't forget that this game is going to be free to play. That's fantastic. That doesn't cost you a dime. Now, if you choose to spend money, there will be a battle pass. There will be multiple battle passes as time goes on, as the seasons do change. At this point in time, we don't have a lock on in regards to does this game have loot boxes or something like that. Odds are they might have something like that. But again, those aren't needed. This is not pay to win. This is going to be all very cosmetic based. You don't have to do that. In regards to the season pass, same thing. Those are going to be cosmetic based. You're going to have skins available to you through that. You're going to have sprays, titles, nameplates, you name it. That being said, as we continue to go on, there's a lot to be taken here. We're going to be going over future things like tier lists as far as the meta. The meta means that these are going to change. There's going to be buffs and nerfs to each of these characters. That's the name of the game. That's what happens in these team shooters or any other multiplayer type of games. You get nerfs and buffs for each character. That in turn might change how that character plays, and that may or may not fit in the meta. What is a meta? Meta basically means, in layman's terms, that that's who's kind of in. That's who's popular. That's who works the best during that season in regards to team ups, whether the team composition, stuff like that. At the time of the beta, even with all the buffs and nerfs in front of what I'm hearing right now for those that are playing it currently on Steam and PC and such, is that even with those, every character is very playable. There's not a hard lock on the meta right now. Is there better characters perhaps? Yes, absolutely. Like, we're probably going to see Penny Parker and Hulk be receiving some more buffs as time goes on because they're still on the lower tier list in regards to output, damage, survivability, stuff like that. So you're going to see a lot of twists and turns, so to speak, buffs and nerfs, right? So what's great about that is I just want to officially announce, again, we're going to be covering everything right now. I've created a special channel in the Discord for this community. The Discord link is in this description of this video. So you are excited for this game, definitely join the Discord for that alone, even outside the Salty Badge files and stuff like that. We're going to be covering that again. tier list. We're going to be go over gameplay, streams, all that good stuff here. I just want to cover that. I am super excited because, again, if you've been following this channel for quite some time, you do know that I used to stream Overwatch 1 and 2 pretty extensively. Really did love the game before it just super fell off. To me, the biggest thing being the matchmaking being a major issue. Now, is the matchmaking right now in Rivals going to fix everything? Probably not, but it's probably going to be in a better place overall. I just feel like something has been missing for so long from Overwatch that it's truly unfortunate. Do I think Overwatch and stuff like that is going to disappear? No, but I do think Marvel Rivals is definitely going to create that needed competition where perhaps Blizzard does more with Overwatch in the future. And I think they've already started to try to do that, so good for them. However, I am definitely full-fledged and moving on from that. I spent a lot of time and been disappointed in many different reasons for that. But that being said, I just really wanted to share that excitement with everybody. Stay tuned for more news in regards to that. And like I said, feel free to join the community in the Discord. There is going to be a clan also that's something that's available within the game, so we can party up together, create great team compositions, maybe work well together, eventually start working into the competitive scene a little bit there. Now, are we going to go esports? No, but it's fun to be really good at competitive as well and just have a great time and put those skills to the test. That's always a fun time. Plus, we'll be doing casual and quick play matches as well, just to kind of own those skills and just have some fun with each other and the community. So I definitely do invite you all to join in that aspect as well. So if you are interested in those, you're interested in this game, check out more trailers. There's more in-depth stuff, and I do want to cover some more of that as well. So that being said, we will wrap up this quicker video here. Just wanted to do that full-fledged announcement, get you introduced to this game, and wanted to put those expectations out there while you might be seeing a lot of Marvel Rivals content within Discord and stuff as well, and maybe some sprinkle of videos of Marvel Rivals within Xvault Gaming here within this channel. So I appreciate that. We'll wrap it up. If anybody has any questions, please drop those down in the comments down below. Would love to answer as much questions or as many questions as I can. And of course, leave a like if you did like this video, even if you even kind of like it. Liking it does help out the algorithm. So both those things do help out. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing. If you do want to see more Marvel Rivals content as well as Salty Batch Files, that does help out a small content creator like myself. And of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and we will see you next time on the next Xvault Gaming video. And until then, take care.